Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I am going to be showing you how to make an automatic wheat farm. Very simple. It seems difficult, but it's not too difficult. It's just it could be a little fidgety, especially when you try and get the villagers to work. So I'm just going to give a quick overview on how to build it, and I'm going to go from there. So these are the materials you're going to need. You're going to need some block to build out of, some block for, the seeds to grow, either your wheat seeds, carrots, potatoes, and beets. Or you're going to need some block to keep the villager in. I like to use glass because I like to see into the enclosure. You're going to need the rails for the collection system. And basically all this right here is for the collection system. So, you're going to need redstone blocks to keep it compact. These are to help the unloader for the minecart. And this is the composter to give the job to the villager. So take all this junk and put it in your inventory. So we're going to start here. So we got a nice little villager here. He's cruising. So we're going to start here. This is where your chest will be. I'll actually start with the chest right here. So put your chest there, grab your hoppers, 1, 2, 3, boom, right in there. Boom. Then you want to put a block above it just so for the minecart to bounce off. And then let's just start. So you want to go 4 blocks. Redstone, then another 4 blocks, 4. Boom. So this is what the first side's going to look like. And you want to build 9 blocks wide because you want to be able to take full advantage of how a water source can, go out 4 blocks on each side of it. So let's just quickly build this up. I'm using the stone brick to, make it a little clearer to see than just, doing it on the ground in the dirt. Oops. This just makes it a little easier to see. Now you want to put place or temporary block, then boom. This is to have the minecart bounce back and forth. So you're gonna take your rails now. We're gonna start over here. You want your powered rail here, then you want 2 blocks of unpowered rail, and then you can do the rest as powered rail. Then you want to have it turn and go backwards. You don't have to technically use all powered rail here. It just makes it easier and will cause less problems if something gets in the way. Just makes it easier. You want to have it go all the way, back and forth, zigzagging. And finally, you put this all the way to here. Make sure there's powered rails here so the minecart bounces off. Now, crazy part. Dirt. Yeah, you quickly want to, cover this up with dirt. Because this is where the, villager will be and plant his seeds. Here, very specifically, in the middle, you want to put from 4 from where each wall is going to be. You want to, put a single slab. You want to take your water bucket, boom, right in the middle. Very crucial. Don't mess that up. If you misclick it, it can flood your system and be a disaster. But the reason you use a slab here is because it's able to hold the water in 1 block area, and all this area now is hydrated, so you don't need to worry about anything else. All right, now that you got your where your seeds are going to grow, let's quickly build the little collection system over here. Now you want to take your redstone pieces and bits. You got to have some block, so you got to have a comparator coming out. Boom, comparator into a block, which also has a redstone. So comparator, block, redstone. And above the redstone here, you want a block. And above the comparator here, you also want a block because you're in the middle. You're going to put a redstone repeater. So right now, this comparator is comparing the single that's inside this hopper. So if there's anything in here, it's going to turn off that rail specifically, which will hold the minecart there and make sure the minecart doesn't go anywhere. So now, glass, dirt, composter, and also you're going to need that slab. So in the middle here, you want to put your composter with the slab on top to help prevent the villager from jumping and breaking his crops. So some pretty complicated stuff here. Now you're going to take your dirt. You can use a temporary block, put some glass on it. Or it doesn't technically have to be glass, but I like glass. And you want it too high. I think you could get away with fences, but I'm not going to deal with that. I don't want to deal with fences. I like to use glass because, you know, as I said, you can see through it and see what's going on the farm. Make sure, you know, no slacking off. I think there's ways to make more efficient farms, but this is the one I've always used. It always seems to work well for me, or just good enough where, you know, in a single player world, you're not going to need too much more than this. One is usually plenty, but since I have, you know, multiple large animal farms and multiple village trading farms, this is very useful for me. So now you got your villager in here. Let's get him out of this goddamn boat. Now that he's out of this boat, oh god, I have to, you know, till the land. Because I think I already gave him seeds, and he picked them up, and I didn't mean to. I think he'll just start planting them, but I have to go get some. But this is just a general farm to, you know... Oh, look, he's already planting them. He already knows what to do. So as he's planting the seeds, as they grow up, if he has a full inventory, he won't be able to plant any of them. So he'll go... The minecart, which will be underneath here, will pick them up. And when they pick them up, this will go off and stopping the minecart here to unload it. Let's get that minecart in there. There it goes. It will go back and forth. Now, I'm going to go get some seeds to help speed this a little along because he's a little slow. No. Because this farm is very good if you put it in your spawn chunks or you're in an area you're always around. Because it is like a passive farm, basically, it doesn't, you know, you don't have to wait. You don't have to constantly maintain it. You don't have to constantly replant stuff because he's going to constantly, you know, be replanting everything. So, you know, if you want to help speed them along, if you have extra seeds, you know, just to help speed them up a bit, you know, it's still going to take time because you have to wait for, you know, your wheat seeds to grow, but give it enough time. If you don't have enough, wheat seeds or wheat to give to him in the beginning, it will eventually fill up. It's just going to take a lot longer because he requires 4 stacks of just basically anything. So see, if I give this to him, I don't know if he's going to pick it up. Oh, he might pick it up because... Oh, he did pick it up. How much can you hold, buddy? I may have not given him 4 stacks of wheat seeds, but that's fine. Just give him 4 stacks and he'll have his inventory full and he can't pick up anything else. So basically, it'll just be left on the ground and the minecart that is whizzing around at the bottom will pick him up. So if I give this minecart, you know, if I drop these here, boom. Let's say those are up there. I'm just giving it a hypothetical. The minecart's going back and forth, picking up everything. It picks them up. Boom. What happens? Oh my god, this is automatically unloading the minecart. It's a simple minecart unloader. There's faster ones you can do that make it just like super fast. You could technically put like multiple hoppers here with a minecart in the middle that unloads the minecart. It's pretty cool. But it's simple, super simple Minecraft, you know, cart unloader. How much stuff did I have? Should be 1 stack. Yeah, 1 full stack. So as these grow up, he will run out of space to inevitably hold his inventory. and they'll look like that, and he'll be constantly replanting them. And give it enough time, because you know this can take time for it to really take full effect. You can end up with like lots and lots of wheat. It's super useful. Like, I don't know how much this generates specifically per hour, but it's enough where, you know, if I'm here and I'm AFKing, or if I'm in this area working on a farm, it is enough to show, like, just keep me going. I don't need to make these ginormous automatic huge wheat farms with like 30, 40 villagers, you know. I just have 8 villagers here working on these little simple modules stacked up, because you can stack them like this, and you know, you can, instead of having the hoppers, you know, go into a single chest, you can have it go into hopper chains, or you can have water streams that push it all over here. The only reason I'm not using water streams is because I built it so close to my bamboo farm, and I would like to push it back by 1. So, but yeah, it's very simple. It's a very simple little farm. So it's simple, but you know, it gets the job done, and it will eventually, you know, supply you with enough wheat. So if you enjoyed this, or have any ideas or suggestions of other farms I've built in my world to give a little tutorial on, like, you know, my concrete farm, creeper farm, random farm over there, bamboo farm, pumpkin farm, iron farm, I don't know, I got a bunch of farms that I've built over the years, found on Reddit, found online, found on YouTube. I don't know where I found them. The only farm I'm not gonna say I'm doing a tutorial is my tree farm over there. You just go find a video online how to do that. It is so complicated. Other than that, you know, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like. If you didn't, I don't know, go watch somebody else. And you know, if you want to see more, give it a nice little subscribe. Holy shit. I'm going to try to do some type of video every week, whether it's Minecraft or some other game I'm playing currently. So I'm going to go, and if you enjoyed it, well, there you go. Now let's get a nice look at that. This is fully passive, by the way. So, well, see you in the next one. Bye-bye.